Hello everyone, it's Justin Cross, your favorite Truth-tarian. I would like to go ahead and discuss Jesus and doing what Jesus did and how people perceive what Jesus is like and compare that to what Jesus is really like. You see, a lot of people out here, they go out with this absolutely ridiculous what is it? This ridiculous way to explain Christ and the way he acts. And they act like he was so quiet. And like everything he did was so peaceful and so graceful. And when you talk to someone about something and you let them know, hey, you shouldn't be doing that, they're like, oh, you shouldn't talk to me that way, you shouldn't speak that loudly, you shouldn't raise your voice. What would Jesus do? And my favorite one is, oh, do you think Jesus would do that? And I love to see their reactions when I tell them, yeah, of course I do. Otherwise I wouldn't have told you that. But Jesus stepped up to people and they let them know when they were doing things wrong. Someone was sinning, doing something stupid, he'd say, hey, stop sinning, otherwise something worse is going to happen to you. You know, he warned them. He's like, if you keep doing stupid stuff, you're going to make stupid things happen. And he was very logical, and he was just, like, no BS, at all. There was nothing like that with him. If you did good, and you put actual effort into your walk with the Lord, he commended you for that. But then, if you were screwing up and you knew better, he would tell you to straighten yourself out and stop it. And he raised his voice. And he spoke loudly to people. I mean, a lot of people, they just developed this sense about him and this imaginary idea that he was this very calm way, like a Buddhist monk all the time. He was actually a regular human being. I mean, and if you look at society with those people, I mean, you could see what it's like. He joined them in songs and dance and parties. He loved to see people enjoy themselves. It brought him happiness. So for all you people out there who are always saying this ridiculous stuff about the Lord, and how he acted and everything, you don't know him. And nowhere in the Bible does it say he was anything like that, but it just does talk about him losing his temper. And he turned tables, and he raised his voice, and he did that. He spoke up to people against their sin. Yet you're saying that we're not supposed to do that? That it's a sin for us to do what Jesus did? Jesus is the example that we're supposed to go by. And a lot of people out there, if you're calling yourselves Christians, and you don't like us putting you in check for the things that you shouldn't be doing, you better man up and try and be a Christian about it. Because the thing is, all this whining and crying, it's getting absolutely ridiculous. And the reason people view Christianity the way they view it today is because of people like you. With all this Christianese crap that you're spreading. That's absolutely ridiculous. And there's so many problems with the Christian community. And none of you are willing to do anything about it. So many pastors out there who are so prideful, and yet none of them have any wisdom at all. And no fruits of the Spirit. But because they have a piece of paper that says that they got a degree, they think that they're above everyone else and all high and mighty. And none of you people can understand that it's those with godly wisdom that outdo you very, very easily. The disciples and the prophets and Jesus himself, they were the ones that were able to put the Sadducees in check very easily, because the Sadducees were very religious. They didn't have the relationship with God. Therefore, they had no wisdom. They only had knowledge. And their knowledge is the reason they were fools. So that's all. Thanks for watching this video. Y'all be blessed. Bye-bye.